We got a scary story this time. Last Sunday, these grandparents had a pool party, and all their grandkids were down here playing in the shallow end of the pool. Tuesday, this happened. All of this broke from way up there and came crashing down right where the kids were playing. Lucky thing, but scary to think about. It could have killed somebody. It could have been absolutely devastating. It came down with such a explosive crash that I always think, could I have predicted this? Could I have thought that this tree was a hazard just by looking at it? And I don't know. I really don't know on this one. I do know that the Deodar Cedars are recognized as being brittle trees, and we do have a lot of failures associated with them. But boy, no cracking, no signs, no evidence. Maybe it was partially cracked the whole time, ready to go when the kids were in the pool. I don't know. Well, as you all know, I like to try to figure these things out. Whenever we have a failure, I like to look at it really closely and look at every aspect of the break and see why it happened. In this case, I'm a little bit perplexed because both breaks, there was two big limbs that broke. One broke and landed on the other and broke it off. And I couldn't see any decay other than one small spot up top that also split out. But that wasn't the big failure. There you can see the two spots up high that broke. The one big one on the top was about 14 inches, and it went down onto one that was about 12 inches, and both of these limbs came crashing to the ground. We had a real tight gate to work with on this job, so it was not a straightforward drag. This job was a real drag. No pun intended. Yeah, pun intended. It was a bad drag. So the tree fell onto the pool, onto the edge of the pool, and like I said before, the kids were all playing right here in the shallow end. He put the pool cover back on, and this limb broke the pool retractor. There's that one little spot of decay that I spotted, and if you look around the right, you can see where there was an old wound or an injury or something. It's kind of hard to see, but that directly is associated with that internal decay spot there. But the major split was not associated with any decay. It was not associated with an old wound. There was nothing that I would have suspected as being a problem, other than the fact that this is a recognized weak tree. Now, the Deodar cedar breaks a lot. So we did do the job. We got in there, and here, I'll show you a little hustle up here. I got there before everybody else. I started cutting, and Lucy and Kaylin showed up, and we wrapped it all up. Whole job took about 2 hours, 2.5 hours total. But we got everything cleaned up at the end. There was a bit of damage to the pool cover and the pool cover retractor unit. That got bent. But amazingly, there was no damage to the coping. All the way around the pool, nothing broke. And it also hit the roof. There was a little dent in the rain gutter, but there weren't any holes in the roof. I was so surprised because I told her to alert the insurance company, and she did.